Well, hello there, my silly little gooses. Welcome back to another edition of the Midweek Breakdown presented by My Two Cents Podcast, hosted by G2. I am G2, and I would like to say I hope everybody's had a good week so far. I hope everybody has been able to enjoy themselves. Nobody's been able to get on your nerves. If someone has been getting on your nerves and you haven't had a good week, try to eliminate that. Try to ignore them. Try to do whatever you can to center yourself and try to finish out the rest of the week on a good note, because I don't want no one to enter the weekend having a sourpuss face, because if you do that, guess what? Your weekend is going to end up quite crappy, and you don't want that, because the weekend is about the time that you relax and try to stay centered as much as you can, but you get what I mean here. So again, if your week has been crappy so far, I hope that it doesn't end crappy. I hope that you are able to change that. Now, for people that are not people that's not familiar with the midweek breakdown, I am here to talk to you guys for 10 to 15 minutes about any and everything. This is basically cleaning or driving material, or sometimes even talk to your friends material. This is what Wednesday's episodes are all about. And today is going to be the exact same thing, because today, the first thing I want to talk about technically is Halloween. I said it last week. I'm not going to drag on it so much. I hope your costumes are prepared. I hope you guys have your kids' costumes prepared. I hope you have your candy locked and loaded for Halloween. And I just have a question. Why is Halloween on a Tuesday this year? I looked it up and I found out that Halloween's going to be on the 30th. That's a Tuesday. That's basically this upcoming Tuesday. And I wonder why. I wonder why Halloween is not on a weekend. Halloween should be preserved for the weekends. That's the way I see Halloween. I know a lot of people probably going to be celebrating Halloween on the weekends, because Tuesday it just seems real weird for a holiday that people are either going to be going trick-or-treating with their siblings or with their children, or you got certain people that don't have children. They're going to be going out and more than likely going to get toasted, if we're going to be completely honest with you. People are going to be going out, try to get into certain things, and then they got to wake up the next day to go to work. And this is on a Tuesday. As I said before, Halloween this year being on a Tuesday is still weird. I think that Halloween, like this type of holiday, should be preserved for the weekend so you can have enough time. So if you do you go out on a Saturday, you're able to preserve yourself, you're able to do what you got to do. Then that Sunday, you get to rehydrate, get yourself together, try to shake off any type of those ill will feelings that you have from the night before, and you could just get yourself together for your going into work on the Mondays. That's the way I feel Halloween should be. And also it gives a lot of time for the kids to have fun, because Friday night they'll get to do what they do, Saturday night get to do what they do, then that Sunday they get to rest, talk to their friends, all that type of crap before they get to school the next day, really talk to their friends about what they've been doing, but this time in person. And that's just my way of how I look at Halloween personally. As I said before, kids, teenagers, even adults, they need to be able to do what they do on the weekends, then pop back on the weekdays and then get back to business. But again, please be careful out there. Do what you do. I know certain people are going to have activities on the weekend with Halloween. So again, be safe out there. Make sure your siblings and children are safe, and make sure you're safe as well. For the adults that are going to the parties, even teenagers that are going to like Halloween parties, always have your drink in hand. Don't ever leave your drink sitting on a counter or on a table somewhere and then go back to it later when you're like away, because you don't know who slipped something into your drink. So if you walk away from your drink, just assume someone slipped something into it and just get another drink. That's all I can say for you, because you don't want to get Mickey'd, you don't want to get drugged, you don't want to have somebody take advantage of you, all that type of stuff. So please, again, be safe, be careful this upcoming Halloween and this upcoming weekend of activities for the Halloween festives. Now, moving away from that, I want to talk about this off-duty pilot who almost took a plane down this week. Joseph Emerson, He has admitted to law enforcement he tried shutting off the plane's engine during a nervous breakdown in the cockpit, adding he felt dehydrated and tired and had not slept in 40 hours. All of this is due because he took some mushrooms. Emerson told investigators, "I didn't feel okay. It seemed like the pilots weren't paying attention to what was going on. They didn't. It didn't seem right." Emerson copped to pulling both emergency shut-off handles, explaining, "I thought I was dreaming and I just want to wake up." Police say Emerson told them he hadn't taken any medication, but said he had been depressed for about 6 months, and then the conversation turned to psychedelic mushrooms. Emerson told investigators about his use of magic mushrooms, saying it was his first time taking the mushrooms. The complaint does not make it clear when or how many mushrooms Emerson ingested. As it was reported, Emerson was arrested and booked on 83 counts of attempted murder for an incident on a flight from Washington to San Francisco. So my man has 83 counts of attempted murder on his jacket, and apparently this is his first time having any type of like incident in the air. So he was clean as a Boy Scout for all this time of being a pilot, but he took some mushrooms, and it's all because, my understanding, Emerson was in court and he said that it was because his friend passed away a couple months ago and he's been feeling depressed. So, I feel for him for being depressed, because losing someone that's important to you, it will put you in a depressed funk. It will make you just do certain things because people are having emotional breakdowns left and right. We're in a emotional style of era because everybody's going to use a mental breakdown or something mentally going wrong with themselves, and everybody has to take it seriously because everybody has seen a lot of mental issues going down more frequently since the COVID stuff. People have been taking their mental issues way more seriously, at least the media and the people talking about it out loud, and people want other people to get their selves together with their emotions. So I feel sorry that he felt that he had to take mushrooms because of his depression and he didn't take any medication for it. I feel sorry for him, but that makes no excuses for doing what he did. If you take mushrooms, and I understand it was 40 hours before the incident happened, and you mean to tell me you didn't go to sleep, you didn't feel hydrated, I mean, you were tired and all this type of stuff, and you're in the cockpit. You shouldn't be in the cockpit. You should be in like the general seats with the rest of the people. You shouldn't be up there with the pilots. That's not where you should be sitting at all. I mean, dude, you took shrooms. You didn't feel well. All this, no. I feel sorry for you that you have depression, but this does not excuse. That does not excuse you almost taking a plane down and almost causing 83 people to lose their life because of you taking shrooms. It doesn't, no. So I feel sorry for you, but I can't give a pass to. You got to now face some type of crime. Now, will they be giving him mad jail time? Possibly. I'm going to be honest with you, because you're playing with people in the air. People are already kind of not liking the air travel that much. You got people who will like it, but now be on an incident like this and now question, should they go on a plane? You already got people that don't like air travel already. They hate turbulence. And then now you hear this news topic going around, and now you got people more looking at the pilots that's going to be up there. Now you got people really questioning, should they be taking a plane or are they going to be driving? I mean, there's a lot of things that are already at play when it comes down to this. So now I think this incident is going to make people be way more wary of going on planes now, especially with the holiday season coming up. November is literally around the corner. November is next month, not next month. Yeah, it is next month, but next week, because Tuesday is the last day of October and then Wednesday pops into November, I believe. Hold on one second. Let me make sure of that because I want to be specific. Yep. Tuesday is the last day and Wednesday is the first day of Wednesday is the first day of November. So November is literally around the corner, and people are already having their tickets to get on these planes to meet their families or meet their loved ones or meet their lovers in like other areas to even spend Thanksgiving with them. And by the way, before I continue on with this topic here, I do want to say I believe it was United last week. They made it clear that they're going to be start boarding with people on the windows first, in the middle section, and then the people in the exit rows being like the last people to enter the plane. I am happy that's actually happening. That's something that I've said that should have happened from the first time I've ever went on a plane. It was always stupid how that was never ever the way that people boarded planes. I always found it stupid every time I had to get on a plane. But now with United kind of being the people at the front, charging this thing, changing their boarding situation, I'm hoping all the other airlines follow suit so we all can get on the plane way more quicker, way more easier, instead of people trying to get in the plane whenever you got a certain section and then now you got to try to get into your seat and all that type of crap. So again, with that out of the way, getting back to this, yo dog, you shouldn't have been in the cockpit. You should have been in the backseat with everybody else. You should have just sit down and just let the pilots do their situation instead of freaking out. So again, they're going to make an example out of you, and they're going to make sure that all the other pilots that's going to be off duty and they want to be in the cockpit, they make sure they never ever take a drug beforehand or any of that. I see this is basically going to be the case. You're basically going to be the guinea pig. You're going to be the example. And it's a shame because losing someone that you care about, it does take a mental hold on you. But this situation, it was no excuse for you to still be up there in the cockpit, dog. So, as I said, you're going to be the example, dude. And people are going to be talking about this. If not regular civilians, the people in the airline industry, they're going to be talking about you. So, hey, it is what it is. And whenever we find out more about this, I'll talk about it whenever the time comes. Is there anything else I want to talk about? Yes, one last thing. This is something that just came across my feed. White Castle is rolling out fry cook robots across the United States. Apparently, White Castle has been working with a chain called Miso Robotics, Flippy 2 across the country. They say the Ohio-based chain has been experimenting with the robotic fry cook since September 2020, when the original Flippy was installed in a Chicago area restaurants. After upgrading to Flippy 2 at the original test location in November 2021, White Castle decided to roll out a larger version of the program. The robot takes over the work of an entire fry station, Miso Robotics said in a statement in 2022. So, okay, we have that here. And they say in an update in October 2023, a White Castle spokesperson said the program is still being rolled out. It will eventually be in nearly 1/3 of the company's approximately 350 brick-and-mortar White Castle restaurants across the Midwest, Southwest, and New York area. So what does that mean is White Castle is going to be having robots basically flip your burgers, make your food in their restaurants, and there's nothing nobody can do about it. Now, if you care about that, that's one thing. But I think this is a big overarching thing for a lot of people, because you got people that work in the fast food industry. They got, I'm not going to say great education, because other people probably don't have the greatest of education. They working in fast food places, or you got people that got college degrees that are waiting for their next break. They're trying to make ends meet right now, while they're still trying to find the job that work within their degree. And you got robots now coming in to take their spot, and now basically going to be just leaving you out with nothing. Because you know the funny part? Going into a place like a McDonald's or a Burger King or a Sonic or any of these fast food establishments, you always will get that human interaction. You know you're guaranteed that. You know if a human is making your food. So if you had no other skills, you always knew that you can get a job at a fast food joint. Now with robots coming in, at least now with White Castle, and you know if White Castle's doing it, you know companies like a McDonald's, like a Burger King, like all these other places are going to be looking in to figure out a way how to get robots to take those jobs, to make sure they probably don't have to pay them as much or even pay the robots at all. To be honest, you know other companies are going to be looking at this, and people that don't have great education, or people that have an education, that have a degree, and they're waiting for their next break, and they got to make ends meet. They work at a fast food joint. You know, your livelihood is more likely going to be at risk now because robots are going to be coming in to take your spot. They're going to be taking your job, flipping burgers, frying fries, making the drinks, making the ice cream machines work and actually giving you your ice cream. And that's going to be crazy if a robot starts telling you an ice cream machine don't work. Oh, that is going to be hilarious. A robot telling you this. But again, you just need to think about the bigger picture here. Yes, fast food workers is going to be a crying shame whenever that robot takes over your spot. That's one thing. But now all the other companies are going to be looking into this. Guaranteed. There's probably other companies right now that are already looking into this. You got certain grocery stores who don't even have a lot of cashiers like doing their job. Like at one point you had nothing but people working at the cash registers doing this and doing that. Now you got, when you walk into stores, you see cashiers not even there. You see like the self-checkout. You got to do it yourself and all this type of crap. They'll have one or two person there for you to call them in, but you can tell where this is going. A lot of companies are going to start exiting humans out of their positions and robots are going to be coming in. So start looking into what your company is doing. Start looking into what positions are going to be filled out by the robots. And once you start seeing it, I think you need to start having a plan of course or a plan of action already made. If not destroying the machines, or at least trying to figure out, okay, what is a position in this company or in this place of work that I'm in that a robot can't like take, and try to see if you can weasel your way into that. That's my best idea about this whole thing. But again, you know it's coming. I know it's coming. Robots are going to be taking over. So expect that to come. And yeah, my time has officially been up. I kind of ran over it, but hey, it is what it is. My show. So with that being said, it's time for me to get you guys out of here. Before I do so, time for a little bit of self-promoting here. If you did not listen to my Sunday episode, you can do it now. It's called, I believe, Talk About It. You can do that and listen to that now. And if you like professional wrestling, I have a Saturday episode called Wrestling Highlights of the Week. I drop that every Saturday, so you can go and listen to that right now. And I'll be back with you guys again Sunday with my Sunday episodes, Saturday with my wrestling episodes, and also next week with my midweek episodes as well. Now, with that being said, it's time for me to give you your Song of the Week. And the Song of the Week for this week is Mac Miller featuring Anderson .Paak. It is entitled Dang. Another artist we lost incredibly too soon. Mac Miller, rest in peace. Guy was a great rapper. He was one of the first rappers that my brother really put me on to, and that it was part of that Wiz Khalifa, Mac Miller, that whole era of, I believe, early 2010s of rappers that was just underground guys my brother was really listening to. But anyway, rest in peace, Mac Miller. And yeah, time to get on with it. Mac Miller, Anderson .Paak, Dang. Have a great day, everyone.
I can't keep on losing you over complications. Gone too soon. Wait, we was just hanging. I can't seem to hold on to. Dang, the people that know me best, the key that I won't forget. Too soon. I can't keep on losing you. I can't keep on losing you.
Mistakes do it take till you leave when I'm left with my hand and my face all red and the face looking at you like,
wait,
I know I ain't a saint if it ain't too late. Well,
I can't keep on losing.
I run away so fast, but my heart like gold, but it break like glass. Know my shit get old and I act so young, baby you so cold, never had no son. You don't wanna grow up, you the shit no fun. So when I get home, I'ma give you some, make you feel like wanna hit that drum. Yeah, the dick ain't free, I don't get no fucks. Yeah, it's complicated, got you frustrated. Get home late. You don't trust me, baby. You way too drunk. You don't know what I'm saying. You can drive my car, don't drive me crazy. Complicated, got you frustrated. Every single night I keep you waiting. You say you don't care, that's what you're saying. We both know that's some bullshit. Okay, we be fighting, we be reuniting. Kiss me, touch me, tease me, me excited. Got a devil who is who, trying to get through to you because
I can't keep on losing you over complications. Gone too soon. Wait, we was just
they might take it to an Ivy League school. Won't get Hall of Fame dick from a minor league dude. I see pussy, other people need food. Only got a little time, man, I ain't trying to spend it. Arguing about who ain't giving who attention. Tarting up the engine, need to reboot. I see pussy, other people need food. And I use every bone in my body. Keep on holding on to your trust. I know you don't want nothing to do with me, but just one more time, let's make love. One more time, it ain't much. Fuck them all, let's be us. Summer soft sweetness. Call late drunk, you hang up. What a mess I made of, the sense I make none. It's complicated, keeping me up late. Can't concentrate, you're always on my brain. If it's love, then why the fuck it come with pain? I just think that's some bullshit. Okay, it seem inviting, trust me, she's a titan. This week she like 'em, next week they fighting. Need protection, all your dress is bulletproof. You safe with me, girl.
Can't keep on losing you.
Where the hell you going? Where you taking this trip to?
Wait,
Don't think to.
I can't keep on losing you.
Where the hell you going?
Wait,
Where the hell you going?
I can't keep on losing you over complications. Gone too soon. Wait, we was just hanging. I can't seem to hold on to. Dang, the people that know me best, the key that I won't forget. Too soon, I can't keep on losing you.